Good morning, guys. It's about 6:30. Just got ready, woke up and got ready. I thought I'd take you around for a day with me. So today I am in the city of Managua. I came last night because it's 3 hours away and I have to get blood work for my gestational diabetes test. There we go, that's better. And I have my ultrasound, my 20-week, I'm 22 weeks, but my 20-week ultrasound. So the long one, and that's all 3 hours away from where we live. So I came last night, I stayed in this little guest house. This is the very first guest house I ever stayed at when we came on our very first mission trips, like 12 years ago, 13 years ago it's been since I've been here. So it's bringing back lots of memories, but I enjoyed air conditioning last night. They actually have hot water here. We do not have hot water. We do have air conditioning, but it's very expensive. So here you pay like a per night fee. So I decided to splurge the $10 and get air conditioning because in the city there's a lot more. You would think this is the opposite, but because it's so much hotter here, there's actually a lot more bugs. And last time I stayed in the city for a few nights at a friend's house, all of us got completely attacked. And if you watched some of my other videos, you know I'm really trying to avoid mosquito bites. So I splurged $10 and had air conditioning last night. But it's like $7 a night for me to stay here because it's specifically for missionaries. So it's just a cute little basic room. I'm not gonna make my bed because they're coming to clean it. Anyways, so I'm just getting ready. I just had to pee in a cup. I have to go to a lab and try and navigate that. They gave it to me last time to pee, to do that part of the test. And yeah, I gotta go find the guy to pay for this. I have to fast, so no breakfast here. They cook an amazing breakfast here that I think is like $4 per meal, and maybe even $3. But I hope they got the memo that I am fasting and didn't prepare me anything because I'm the only person staying in this whole compound right now because there's not a lot of teams in Nicaragua right now. Anyways, I'm on my way to the hospital. I'll take you guys with me. Yeah, let's go. So the security guard was just telling me that nobody has been here since March to stay. Maybe the odd person, but there's been no teams. But this is where they have breakfast. This is the little sitting area. And then usually in the past we've stayed back here. There's a bunch of bunks. But yeah, I haven't used it all. It's a beautiful place. It's so sad to hear that. So we are on the way to the hospital now. This is the morning rush hour traffic, and part of the reason I do not drive here, it is just very different than what we're used to. As you can see, there are kind of lanes, but not really being followed, and there's always motorcycles weaving in and out. We're driving by one of the big stadiums here for professional soccer, and things are picking up, and we are almost at the hospital. And once we got there, I realized because of COVID, there is a drive-in lab, which is quite neat.
No sé si la necesita. Le mandan una serie de exámenes de sangre.
La muestra de orina.
Hola. Sí.
Sí. ¿Está embarazada?
Sí. 22 semanas.
¿Cuánto?
22 semanas.
¿Eso es la orina?
Sí.
¿Anden ayuda? ¿No ha comido?
No.
Okay. Hasta que se le termine ya todo el proceso, puede comer. Mientras tanto, no. Va a pasar 2 horas en ayuno.
Sí.
Empúñeme la mano. tiene que volverse a parquear porque ella lleva una carga, o sea, después de aquí se va a tomar un jugo que le vamos a dar y se le van a hacer 2 tomas de muestras más, a la hora y a las 2 horas, para que se parquee y saber dónde va a estar ubicado. Voy a preguntarle al muchacho dónde se puede parquear, ¿oye?
Por favor.
Gracias, permiso.
So we are just heading up to my doctor's office now. He is on the 2nd floor of the hospital and the lab was on the 1st floor. So everything is quite convenient. And this is a private hospital I'm at, so it's what you would be used to in the United States. So I didn't catch you guys up. We just finished at the doctor and then I went to Costco. We live so far away, so I won't be able to come back to the city for a month. There's like a closer city where I can get some things, but I like to stock up at Costco. This is my 2nd stock up here. The last one lasted 3 weeks. So I got a few more things to last a month. Just stuff that we can't get at other grocery stores. And like mainly snacks for Rosie. Like granola bars, big boxes of granola bars and fruit snacks, little things like that she's used to from home. And then some things taste the same everywhere. I had to fast all morning for my gestational diabetes test. So this is very common here. There's just a family on the side of the road carving up fruit to sell. There was a stroller and another kid as well. I didn't get on camera, but it's very common here. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't know exactly what I was saying. We're in a little town now, trying to find a big bucket to wash our clothes in. There's one at the house we're renting, but it has so many cracks in it. So we're trying to find a big bucket. I was gonna just buy like a tote from Walmart, but the plastic on them is all pretty flimsy. And this is how we do laundry here. When we move, we'll have some sort of better laundry situation, but we still have 2.5 months at this house. And Rosie has had one official bath since we've been here for 6 weeks. I've obviously washed her down, but it's cold water in our showers and she hates that and screams. So, I mean, she's in the pool and in the ocean. And she'll go under the outside shower because it gets nice and warm, but it's just been interesting. So I gotta try and find this big bucket. I bought a baby bath. If worse comes to worse, we'll use that for her. I mean, she's a bit big for that, obviously, but we're gonna need one in a few months for the baby, so we'll use that for now, but I'm looking for a big bucket. So hopefully Will can find it. Everything just takes a little bit longer here. I just pulled over on the side of the street, as you can see. Little kids without helmets on motorcycles always makes me nervous. They fit like 4, sometimes 5 on a motorcycle here. It's always interesting to me how they make it work, but they do. Oh, and Will's back, let's see. Success, we found a big bucket, and that was our last stop of the day. We are on our way home now. As you can see, the sun is setting. So errands are a full and complete day here. Because I had to be here so early for all the extra testing, I came the night before, but this is just the drive back. We are in the town, or city I should say, that is about an hour away from our house right now. This is called Rivas. This is the road back home.